Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And Singy, we're into the final days of the regular season with an exciting divisional matchup on the menu. The postseason races are coming down to the wire.
Let's serve it up, Boog. I'm looking forward to watching a well-played game in this one. I want to see some clean baseball, good pitching, great defense, and perhaps a couple of wow moments as well. Both of these teams want to finish the season playing well and carrying a lot of momentum into October.
Almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Greg Maddux. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Okay, all set to go. And here is Billy Hamilton.
Tonight for Philadelphia, the center field.
And here comes. Bunting for a hit. Matthews. And the bunt attempt doesn't work out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Sam Thompson.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Sam Thompson stands in for the Phillies. Thompson, a guy who's really opened up some eyes in his first major league season, hoping to finish strong in September, too. And it's fouled away. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next pitch inside, and the count is 1-1. And the righty deals. Just missed. One down, base is empty. And it's filled up.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Tapped out in front of the plate. Throw on to Freeman. Just got him. And he was burning up the baseline.
That is perfect. The designated hitter.
Now it's the DH, Chuck Klein. His home and away splits there. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. The punch out there, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies, and now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the first. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, number 38. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Yo one. Bare hand has to hurry. Next offering down in the dirt. And a pitch. And now 2-2. Kicks and deals. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Good contact guy, good defender. Over to first, and he's saved. One and 0 to Freddie Freeman.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Duffy on at first, nobody out. Next offering is down low. The pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Left-hand batter waits. That's hard hit in the line. Hamilton makes the grab. One down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And this is a dangerous group, Chris. Top to bottom, loaded with guys who can barrel up the baseball. A lot of high exit velocities, and that all results in a club that's leading the league in slugging percentage right now.
And Boo, that means the pitcher's got to be ready from the very first pitch of each and every at bat, because these guys, they're ready to jump all over you, and they've got the swing speed, the velocity through the zone, however you want to measure it, to hit the ball hard and hit it a long way.
There's no question this is a lineup that is built to win in today's modern game of baseball. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
And he deals. There's a strike. And, of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time. The pitch. Next offering is outside.
Almost goes without saying that Mr. Aaron set the standard for power hitters in the sport for years. I mean, just an incredible 23-year career.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Safe!
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Matthews.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Eddie Matthews next up for the Braves. And the first offering is not close. And it's not all about the home runs. It's RBIs, total bases. Hank did everything you'd want in the middle of the order guy. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. The pitch. In the dirt, 2-2.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Next pitch is popped up. Rollins makes the play, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it, just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Chipper. Jones.
Chipper Jones next up for the Braves. His home and away splits there. That one hammered left field, and that is a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-2. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 2 left for Atlanta, scoreless after 1. Back at Truist Park, top of the second, and now for the Phillies, Mike Schmidt.
The third baseman, Mike
Maddux back to work. And Mike Schmidt had the rare blend of elite defense and big-time power. An 8-time National League home run leader. Only Babe Ruth has more home run titles. And a foul ball. The 0-2. That's the third. Matthews handles. Whips it to first. And they take care of Schmidt for the out.
That is it. The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Howard.
Ryan Howard now at the plate.
And you talk about Schmidt's defense, he was rock solid at the hot corner, fielded his position with so much grace and confidence.
And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. Next offering is in for a strike. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Next to hit, number 16. The 1-0. There's a strike. Schmidt's slugging may have taken attention away from his defense, but he's got 10 gold gloves, and that reminds us just how slick he was in the field, and he was my favorite player.
I thought I was your favorite player.
Next pitch is inside. Ball 2. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Atlanta, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran outfielder, David Justice.
The center fielder.
And the right-hander back to work.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Next pitch inside, and it's 1-1. And the right-hander deals. Smoked on the ground a second. Oh, he throws it away.
Batting 7.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Runner at first following the error. Now in for the Braves, Joe Torre. Another solid power season. Out to short. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now, Herman Long. Popped in the air, left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting 9. The second baseman,
Bobby Lowe. Next up for the Braves, Lowe enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty delivers, and that's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
from a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
At the belt and fires. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
3-2 on the way. And fouled off. Three-two. On the ground at first. Could be two. Over to second for one. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back. On to the third inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Chase Utley.
Philadelphia, the second baseman, Chase Utley.
Maddux back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball. The wind of the pitch. That's in there. 1-2. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Rip towards third. One up, one down.
Batting it, the catcher, number 24.
Number 24 digs in now. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. That one's in there, 0-1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Strike two. Got him. Two away.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jimmy Rollins. And first offering is fouled off. Top of the third, no score. Next pitch is outside. Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. As we go to the last of the third. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Hugh Duffy.
The left fielder,
The right-hander back to work.
Duffy.
He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next offering is downstairs. Out to short, Rollins gloves it, whips it to first on the run. One up, one down. Seeing an impressive jump throw from the hole at short. Let's see what StatCast has to say.
Now he's just showing off out there. I mean, I don't know if fans realize how much arm strength you need to make that throw. This guy's got a rocket of an arm, and that was on full display right there. Just an awesome job.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark. Swings through that one for strike one. And the pitch. And there's the ball. Righty to the plate.
Ball 3.
Freeman will take his base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One gone runner at first. And next for Atlanta, Hank Aaron.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Rollins with a relay throw.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Eddie Matthews will hit next. Matthews, an RBI machine this year. Right near the top of the league leaderboard as the season winds down. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first, and the first run of the game comes across.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Chipper Jones.
And Boog, I say he's due.
First pitch, not close. Hank at second with 2 down. Hit hard but foul off to the left. One now. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And that one off the outside edge.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Braves 1 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back. Start of the 4th, and now it's going to be Billy Hamilton.
The center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
And the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out. He's got it. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. So up next, Sam Thompson. First offering in the dirt. The Phillies yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
The next offering misses. And that's ball two. And another ball.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
One down, Phillies down a run. Swings through that.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Foul off again, and it remains 3-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
Looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Klein at the plate and takes high there.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Next pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. Now move to first. Thompson back in on a dive. 2-0. And a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And the righty deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two now. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you've got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
Mike Schmidt stands in for the Phillies. First offering, and it just misses. And here it comes. Gets the outside corner with that one. On the ground. And that'll do it. Phillies strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom 4, stepping in the long ball threat, David Justice. Saying you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
To the right side, Utley collects. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Joe. Sorry.
And here's the catcher, Joe Torre. And he's already singled in this game. In there for strike one. Ball one there. Kicks and fires. Gets under and pops it up. And that drops foul. The line to kick the pitch. And it's even up.
Count 2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
So now to the plate for Atlanta. Herman Long. Fly to left his first time up. First pitch just misses. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Braves go down quickly here, but they still lead it 1-0. Back at Truist Park. Now here is Ryan Howard.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 6, Ryan Howard.
The pitch. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Now it's 1-0.
And the pitch. Hot shot to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, number 16. And that's in there for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And now the 0-1. And a curve drops in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Hank racing over to make the catch.
Now back, second baseman, Chase Utley.
Chase Utley stands in for the Phillies. Grounded out his first time. To the right side, and that's just foul. Left-hand batter waits. Roll to short, could be 2. Off-balance feet, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here in Atlanta, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Bobby Lowe.
Bobby Lowe.
And he deals. just missed. And a 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Didn't quite have enough. Forced to cover a lot of ground to make the play over there, Chris. StatCast shows us what a challenge it was just to get to that ball.
Yeah, he covered more than 110 feet before hauling that thing in on the run. And just showing good instincts off the bat, man. And he took a great route to get there in time. That's pretty special.
Now at the plate, Q. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Kicks and deals. Trying to bunt his way on. Not in time, he legs it out.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare-hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw, quick, not rushed, and accurate.
The line of the pitch. That misses the zone, and 1-1. The pitch. Rolled over to third. Schmitty over to first. And that is the inning. And welcome back. All set for the top of the sixth. And digging in for Philadelphia, number 24. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Maddux back to work. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Got him swinging. One gone here.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And now for the Phillies, Jimmy Rollins. That one's in there, 0-1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Here comes the pitch. That one drifts inside. And a count 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a pitch. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and there's two down.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here's the center fielder, Billy Hamilton. In there, and it's 0-1. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. The pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and gobbled up by Duffy. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Braves 1 and the Phillies nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Hank Aaron. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player. Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. One of the amazing things about Hank Aaron is the consistency he had over the course of his career. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And there's a foul ball. And a 1-2 again. Stays alive. Fought off foul. Righty delivers. And that one missing low.
In terms of that consistency, making an all-star game in 21 straight seasons is a pretty good indicator of what a steady player Hank was.
Left field. Number 16 under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Just pull off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
He swings and fouls one off.
There were no bad seasons for Hammer and Hank. There were hardly even any bad days.
Hard hit, right side. To first, 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Chipper Jones.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Chipper Jones.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October. Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The pitch. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Two outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The wind of the pitch. In the air out to center. Hamilton giving chase. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Throws to second. In there safely. And the batter now, David Justice. This guy has turned into a beast. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Number 7 up and throwing for Joe Girardi. Hamels, a left-hander, also throwing. Jones stands at second with 2 gone. Next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Close, but call the ball. And it's 3-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Three-1 is on the way. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Joe Torre next up for the Braves. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And the 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Out of line, out towards center. Dives, and he can't hang on. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Number 38 out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, number 7. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Herman Long. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Oh, and now a wild pitch. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. We go to the top of the 7th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Sam Thompson. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Bullpen action out there for the Braves. Number 46, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Number 26, getting cranked up as well. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's fouled away. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Got him. 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical at setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
At the plate, Chuck Klein. First offering misses the mark. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. To third. Whips it across. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Mike Schmidt. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. In there for strike 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And the righty deals. Swings and misses. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Welcome back, and here is Herman Long. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Right-handed reliever on the ground to third. Slings it across, and a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman, Bobby Lowe.
So digging in, Bobby Lowe, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. First offering, and it just misses. Righty to the plate, and that's in for a strike. And there's a curve through for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Now.
1-2 now. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Hugh Duffy getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And here it comes. Late swing fouled off. Kicks and fires. And the pitch is in for a strike. That is strike 2. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. We go to the 8th. Here's a big power threat. Ryan Howard.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 6, Ryan Howard.
The line to kick the pitch. And ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And the 1-0 misses low.
2 balls, no strike.
And a pitch.
Ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Here's a 3-0. And now 3-1.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Three-two now. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Number 16 stands in for the Phillies. First pitch, and he just misses. There's a strike. The wind of the pitch. So now 1-2.
Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Chase Utley. Base knock center field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
2 on, 1 out. Now here is number 24. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Line to left. Should be extra bases. Now it rolls down into the corner. 1 runs in. Coming home. Long with a relay home. The tag. And he's out. But a run does come in to score.
Man, that's a play we may look back on when this one's over and wonder, what if they would have held him? Can't blame him for trying to tie it up late in this ball game, but when you lose a huge run like that that's only 90 feet away, man, it's a tough one to swallow if they don't pull out the W.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Greg Maddux. done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Craig Kimbrell gets the call from the pen, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Craig Kimbrell.
Joe Girardi bringing a bat off the bench. Number 0, big at bat for him with the tying run in scoring position. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's a strike. Runner leads away at second. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Number 24 at second with 2 down. Next pitch is downstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Billy Hamilton. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
So the tying run at second, and now it's even up. Big spot, 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies 1. Number 10, he's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here.
Now playing shortstop.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Leading up for the Braves, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And he deals. And there's the strike. Left-hand batter waits. And now the count is even. Movement in the bullpen. Tug McGraw getting ready to go. This to third, and that one finds its way through. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
And next for Atlanta, Hank Aaron. First offering misses badly for ball one. Nobody out, runner at first. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Home run number 35 on the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Eddie Matthews, next up for the Braves. In there, and it's 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
In the air, left field. Number 16, moving under it. And makes the grab. And there's one away.
The bat, the designated hitter,
Chipper Jones, next up for the Braves.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next offering in the dirt. Now 1-2. And that one sliced foul. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. The 1-2. In the air on the infield. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, David.
Two outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, David Justice. For the fourth time tonight. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Here's the catcher, Joe Torre. That one fouled off. And a pitch. And a strike. The 0-2. And that's down and away. The 1-2. Slowly on the ground to short. Got him on the off-balance throw. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. John Smoltz taking over on the mound. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Back at Truist Park, all set to start the ninth in this one. And digging in for Philadelphia, Sam Thompson. Here comes a pitch. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Smoltz. He's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations, those high leverage spots. It seems like he's at his best in these situations, and obviously the ability to get the strikeout factors in. And the 0-1.
Yeah, there are certain guys that expect to come in and dominate, and they see the challenge, the battle just a little bit differently. They trust their stuff, and they believe that their stuff is better than that guy standing in the batter's box, what his swing, what his ability is.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
And he chases that one. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now Chuck Klein. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
0-2 now. And now just 2 outs away. The mental approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques. And then there's some players that are just natural and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Bounced up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Mike Schmidt stands in for the Phillies. First offering misses the mark. A lot of times with relievers, they just like to get amped up and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that hitter a little hyper and make him more aggressive. And that way, when they put a wrinkle, change speeds, he's out in front just a little bit.
Klein, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a count 1-2. And a curve misses outside. And just hacking like he used to.
Yeah, kind of same, just like that, yeah.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Howard in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Move to first. Klein back in standing.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
The pitch. That one drilled left field. Way back there. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Klein headed for the plate. He scores. It's 4-2.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now the left fielder, number 16. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Tying run at the plate. That one missed. Runner at second, 2 down. The next offering misses, and it's 3-0.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take the series opener here at home.
Well, these guys secure a winning season with the W today, and regardless of what else happens the rest of the way, you know that you're a winning ball club. So a little bit of pressure off, put your foot on the gas, and just see where you can finish from this point on.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors.